What's up, everybody? It's Soren Baker.
And I'm Slink Johnson.
And today, it's the gray area. It's about to get dirty.
Yes, sir.
So Slink, man, you know, the internet is a buzz. There's a lot going on, and we're in a very difficult time in America, it seems like, as usual, sadly. But man, Slink, Dr. Umar, Slink, man. I know this is near and dear to your heart. I know this is a big deal for you. So like, what is going on, Slink?
Well, you know, man, I'm speaking from the common man perspective. You know, I'm no scholar. I'm no social studies major or historian or super woke ass black man that eats natural berries and, you know, worships his woman like I'm supposed to. But I am a black man, you know, and I want better for my black people, and I look up to righteous black leaders. However, you know, I got to remember that they're human.
Right.
So I say that, all that to say that, you know, I was loosely following Dr. Umar Johnson and listening to some of the things I see him say, you know, on my social media networks, because I am on all the social media networks at Slink Johnson.
Make sure you follow him.
Add me at Slink Johnson. You see it right here. And, you know, I follow him on, you know, he say some cool shit, some cool masculine, you know what I'm saying, sensible.
Something I can rally behind.
Yeah, something I can rally behind. But I was very upset and disheartened to see him stooping to a real niggerish level on one of his videos. I don't know who he was arguing with, but he had his Philly beanie on. He was like, yo, I'm gonna fuck you up, you know, to paraphrase it all.
Right.
You know, he was just talking real greasy, and, you know, again, I gotta say, you human, so you gotta be subject to that. But again, Dr. Umar, you are the leader of a revolution, or you want to be the leader of a revolution. Step to that nigga in person at least. I probably would have stepped to him in person, but now you done put that out there for the world to see, man. And all the quotes of the king of the king of the Pan-Africanism and Prince of Pan-Africanism. You know, again, that's just some status shit. To me, it made me feel like he ain't no better than these old weak ass preachers out here praying on their congregations, fucking all the ladies in the congregation, spending up all the money and using God as a crutch. And riding a Cadillac, using God as a crutch. Don't use your blackness or my blackness as a crutch, you know what I'm saying, to be adored and revered by the people. I understand it's a certain amount of, a certain rush you're gonna get from having that kind of power or being adored by so many. However, let your underlying mission be the same, the betterment of the people, you know what I mean? But when you start screaming shit like I'm the king of Pan-Africanism, come on, my nigga.
And then, Slink, I think this is a bigger thing, because now that so much does get revealed at social media, and we did have an episode on the gray area about social media and celebrities getting caught out there. But the thing is, I think it's hard because we want to look up to people and we do want to admire people, but then like with Dr. Umar, like, you know, they do, to your point, they're human. But what does this tell you about like how our society is evolving, that there is no secrecy, there's no closed door?
Nothing's sacred.
So, I mean, how can we get past this? How can it happen?
We get past it by looking within ourselves. You know, everybody is trying to point fingers and say what you need to do, what you need to do, what they need to do. Look at your motherfucking self and check yourself. That's my main thing as far as making the world a better place. If you can check yourself and better yourself, and then perhaps, you know, instill those lessons or those values in your children, you're paying it forward, you know what I mean? I'm not out here to point fingers and say, oh, you ain't black enough, or you eat all that pork, or you love them white women, or you gangbanging. How about this? How about I not gangbang? How about I not eat as much pork and salt? How about I only fuck the white women and don't let nobody know about it? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. Yeah. You know, and you know, be yourself, man, and own up to your shortcomings and do better in repairing or getting those shortcomings better. But don't run around here condemning people and saying how dope you know, I'm the king of this, especially when it comes to something as sensitive as blackness and Pan-Africanism, man. Come on, man. You sound no better than one of them, you know better than one of them thugs in Philly that's, you know, finna fuck you up for whatever, man. Yeah. I mean, I think he should have got at the guy in a different way or more intelligently. that nigga, I forgot the boy name, so pardon me for being misinformed at this moment, but whoever the boy was arguing with got under that nigga Umar Magneto helmet. You know Magneto got the little helmet, Professor X. Me and my homie said that when a nigga get up under your helmet, nigga done got up under his Magneto helmet and fucked him up. Magneto put that motherfucker on so Professor X can't get with him. Like, no, nigga, you can't make me do shit. So that nigga got up under that nigga helmet. Don't let nobody get under your Magneto helmet. Don't do it. Don't let them get up under that helmet. They gonna fuck you up, and they got up under your helmet, Umar. Turned you back to cuz.
And I think too, it's just sad because with the climate in America, you know, it's nice to have somebody to be like, oh, that's a good example or a good model to follow. But I think, like we've also talked about in our parenting episode, make sure to check that out in the link right there, that, you know, the thing is, man, it all starts at the house. You know, we're both fathers. You know, you got to take care of your own kids and make sure that you're doing the right thing as a father and as a parent, as an adult, you know, and I think a lot of people get away from that.
Yeah, a lot of people get away from it all the time, man. And it is rather unfortunate. You know, again, we could go on and on about topics across the spectrum when it comes to children and raising children and making the world better by instilling good things in your children. Well, I'm gonna keep it right here with Dr. Umar and his Pan-Africanism. Nigga, check yourself, man. People are watching. Me, myself, I know you ain't shit. But it's a lot of young dudes that's really listening to this, that's really subscribing to this. You know what I mean? And if they're gonna follow your steps. And unfortunately, when you are put in a position of recognition, you know, you're becoming famous, people know you, people are watching you, and you know, it's a slippery slope because you are human and you subject to do human shit. You subject to fuck up, but you gotta still understand that people are watching you close, bruh. Yeah. People are watching you close, and with great power comes great responsibility. Now I seen you do that, you just shattered my whole imagery. I thought Dr. Umar, when I was seeing him, I'm like, yeah, I fucks with this dude. Right. I fucks with him. You know, in a different way. It was a different reverence I had for him than somebody else. Now, I still have a deep reverence for Dr. Umar, but, you know, you just put yourself back on the corner with me, my nigga, with that. You know what I'm saying? I think it could have been a better way. Like, step to the dude, have a debate. Or how about not even debate? Nobody has a right way of rectifying the problems of Black America. How about we all collectively put our good ideas in a pot and, you know, we try to build on each other. Each one teach one to build on each other's idea, man, to make something better, man. That's why I should say, man, real shit, you should fuck with me. Vote for Slink Johnson for president for 2020. Because check this out. I'm going to get the Black community right, and I'm going to get the country right. I'm going to make this shit straight. You know what I'm saying? I smoke weed. I got a jail record. You know what I'm saying? And I got multiple baby mamas, but I'm a good nigga.
Very qualified, Slink. Very qualified.
Thank you.
Yes. And I'll be your Joe Biden. We're announcing our ticket yet again.
Johnson Baker 2020.
Yes.
Johnson Baker 2020, boy, you better vote, because, hey, check this out. At my inauguration, we smoking. We smoking big at my inauguration. Check this out. And I'm paying back reparations. I'm the king of Pan-Africanism, nigga. I'm the king of Pan-Africanism. Check this out. I'm finna give all the Black people they 40 acres and a mule or whatever's equivalent to that in 2020. I'm gonna serve it up. Fuck with Slink Johnson, I'm gonna do it. I pull no punches, I ain't gonna lie to you about nothing. Nothing. Keep it one bow wow every time, right here on the gray area.
Yeah, make sure y'all hit us up, man. Let us know what you think about these topics, and subscribe to Unique Access and follow Slink Johnson at Slink Johnson. I'm Soren Baker at Soren Baker. Let us know what y'all think, the gray area.
Right here. And if you want to see Slink Johnson as president for 2020, write it in the comments. Tell me what you think I need to fix.